In this final sequence, we'll dive into monitoring and scaling an application. If you don't have your own application running, you can still explore the built-in monitoring functions because each cluster is set up with a sample application that is generating load all by itself. On the performance screen, you select a time frame you'd like to investigate by dragging the slider here at the top. Note that you can time correlate with events like application redeployment, application start or stop, or scaling events. You can get a second time window to compare two time frames by clicking this To button. Note that you now have two colors in each graph for comparison. Different metrics are available from the panel over here on the right, and filters on the left allow you to turn on and off different applications or components that you wish to view. You can also narrow your view by transaction type. Every web request response is tagged with several tags, such as URL, method, and host. You can use these to filter down. For example, I'm going to filter to successful transactions to the owner.do URL. In the transaction times by component graph, the display is segmented by the amount of wall clock time taken in each tier. Here's time in the network to download this request to the browser. Here's time in the web server, app server, code, and backends like databases. Try double-clicking on the backend segment to get a drill down of MySQL statements and backend connections that are made by this type of transaction. You can manually scale an application by adding nodes to the cluster, but to configure recipe-based scaling, click on over to the Scaling section of the cluster settings and define the policy you want to use for auto-scaling. Have fun, and please send us your ideas, comments, and questions.